gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's like this, what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, without a... You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. Hold up, y'all gotta pop my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
Two, three, four. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook now. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
I'm in a tunnel, foot
see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, better when I wanna get better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Pond. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's
Lulu Dallas Multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta.
stay with him in the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu, and I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star, cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you could really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail, cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Run it down. The sun is up.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got what's always a hard-hitting battle in the NFC North, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. And we'll get to the 29-yard line brought down there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Play action this time with Love. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Love now. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think. Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, that's one way, and a good way, to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing. Love. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Love going to give it up on a touch pass. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Love looking to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Now Love. Pass taken in. That is big tight end. Give him a gain of 4. Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular, not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to pick up those 1st downs. Now here we are.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Remember, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Off play action. Here's Goff.
Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you people.
Good run there.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Goff now looks to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
After one, 7-0, RDA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Goff. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Sam Laporta from 4 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone structure here because they started to tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Well, the advantages of zone defense, as I remember, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. But the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Love, they go play action now. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Working out of the gun. Love. Over the middle here. It's hauled in by Watson. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Love. And it's caught. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Love, this is 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and take it through.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, nice move. And a good run here as he rumbled all the way down to the 40-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now it's gone. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamar Chase from 17 yards out. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Packers
10. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. To throw now. Here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's a gain of 6. And the Packers first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pass complete there to Nakua. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
46-yard line.
Second down at 4. Love from the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 46-yard line.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. The Lions offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And a fine chase on the right side complete. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 59 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the interception, Love. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, they're certainly not shied away from throwing the football. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Now McManus for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Packers 17, Lions 14.
the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
Gone. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they're working across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Handoff now to Gibbs. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 43 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead here this third quarter.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That's taken in by Kraft. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Love looking to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing. Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Complete to Josh Jacobs. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To the air again. Love. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Love now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Love. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball.
And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man open. It's Chase. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the give, here's Gibbs. And the defense closes quickly there. And we get maybe a yard to the 33.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. To throw is gone. And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out in the backfield trying to find some open space.
And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
Now run by Gibbs. Knifes his way forward here with just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
You don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up. Goff now to throw. This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he gets a big one right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Goff now looks to throw. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Well, he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. From 13 yards out. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's Love and the Packers. Down 28-24. A minute 52 to play. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Pat Surtain. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Lions get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Watch, do it. Outside, off from the music. Turn this TV off. Ain't want my type activities, but don't you get involved.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they gets it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Two timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now Love. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backstrom involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Love looking to throw it. Completes this to Jefferson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
A gain of 14. First down, Green Bay.
Here's 1st down. Here's Love. Another one on this play.
go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, 'cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. But homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Cutting, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't nigga. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes for chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, and watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, so pop on. Shady Aftermath.
another soul for sale. Oh well. The page is out of print. We are not permanent. Temporary. Same old story. What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your plays? You're the pretender. What if I say that I'll never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your plays? You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? I'm the voice inside your head you refuse to hear. I'm the face that you have to face, mirrored in your stare. I'm what's left, I'm what's right, I'm the enemy. I'm the hand that'll take you down, bring you to your knees. So who are you? Yeah, who are you? Yeah, who are you? Yeah,
Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. Devontae Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
They put Pickens in motion. On the play fake. Back. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And they certainly don't waste any time getting him involved. And we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan, but if this is a sign of things to come, he could be in store for a big game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Micah Parsons in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On second down, it's Dak. Into the hands of Pickens. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Dak facing third and long. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. First down throw there is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the first down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on second, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, it just makes everything for this play call that much more difficult. Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
So, on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and
2. They put Pickens in motion. Prescott on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Pickens. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickens.
7-yard gain. That's covered for the Cowboys. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
2nd down, Prescott. That is hot. What a throw.
We're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offense.
Well, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Browns offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. A give now to Judkins on the zone read. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
That's good.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection. It stresses your play caller.
In trouble, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are a little more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. Working across the field, that's Pickens. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation, and look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Dak's going to throw it here on 1st down. And he cannot get away. Brushed down. And that That sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Pistol now for Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he will go all the way. CeeDee Lamb, touchdown Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys extend their advantage to 13-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fanning. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They bring Chase in motion. On 1st down, it's Sanders. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd as they get a stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. Tillman, the man in motion. On 3rd down, Sanders. To the left side, caught by Chase. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
To the sideline. That's caught by Judy. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing again is Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Browns are on the board just before halftime. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. Now Shador. Open man, and that's Tillman. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And that just has to be demoralizing for this offense. I guarantee one of the first things they talked about during the break was slowing down the pass rush. So, needless to say, that's not what they want to see.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Now it's Sanders. There's a screen set up for Judkins. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's now third down and goal.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
The motion man is Nakua. Dak going to push this one forward. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Dak gonna run with it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Prescott. He's got him in. That's Nakua. Complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Now, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line, and go. Win with speed, good, accurate ball.
He's got his big tight end. George Hill. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
From the gun, it's Shador. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 5. Now, Sanders going deep downfield for Judy. And this ball incomplete on third down. Jerry Judy, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I think this drive, and particularly that last third down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have...
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cowboys.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's back. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. As Shador on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 29, here's second down and 4. The gun, it's Sanders. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw again is Sanders. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Sanders going to throw again. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's a Browns first down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
Going deep downfield for Judy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Again, it's Sanders. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
At his 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys. And we say so long from Arlington.